Hello and welcome to today's video. This time we've got the Tom Adams vintage paperback collection. So these were from the legendary Agatha Christie Tom Adams cover artist. Many of the collection were signed by him, and these are finally going to be offered to collectors around the world. So sit back, relax, and let's get to it. Okay, so recently we had Tom's widow, Georgie, an author in her own right. She's come up and she's there signing all the rather lovely certificates. That's the front of the certificate there. And it's like a montage of some of Tom's most famous covers. Agatha Christie, the James Bond one there. One for John Fowles's The Collector as well. Some of them are British jackets and some of them are American. And the collection itself has, each book in the collection has been designated a number, and each certificate will be signed by Georgie and myself, and they'll go with the book in question. So if you do buy any of the books from the collection, you'll have one of these accompanying certificates to go with it, just to make the book even more special than it ordinarily is. But Georgie came up and she went through all 104 cards and signed them all, and just behind her there you can see the stamping device which we use for the unsigned books, and that puts the indentation onto the first page of Tom's actual signature. So even though they weren't hand signed by him, they are from his collection. And yeah, Georgie generously sat there for quite a while. Next thing then, I need to go through and do my part of the signing. So these are the certificates. Very, very nice they are too. They've come out really well. So I have to put a number in each one. So this is going to be like number 1. And I shall sign on my side here. And that's 1 down. And I have to keep each card basically with each book. So I've been extremely careful with regards keeping all the books in very strict order so they don't get mixed up, because that's the sort of thing that can happen very, very easily. So I'm not going to keep you here while I sign all 104 certificates. Obviously the important one is Georgie there, because she was the one who kept the books all these years. And she did say, you know, the books have been out and about really. They've been used in exhibitions, for example. There's been a couple of exhibitions in sort of the southwest of Britain area, and some were used in Torquay for an exhibition at the Agatha Christie Museum in Torquay. There's been some exhibitions in Tor Abbey, and you might be interested to know that Ian from the Collecting Christie website is doing a talk in Tor Abbey. And tickets, I believe there may just be a small handful left. Just go to the Agatha Christie Festival for 2025. I'll put a link to it in the description down below if you'd like to see Ian's talk about Tom's artwork. And he's also got a lot of the reference material that Tom used. So he's been able to go through Tom's archive, and with Georgie's help, he's pinpointed quite a bit of stuff that Tom used on his famous covers. So if that's something you're interested in, I'm going to be going along with my wife, and there's an exhibition of original Tom Adams artwork on display after the talk, and I will definitely be filming that because it's going to be fantastic. But anyway, look, as you can see, this is going to take quite a while, and what we really want to see is the books. So I shall carry on doing these up to number 104, and I shall be back with you very soon. Okay then, so I've got all the different bits and pieces that we need now just to finish these off, all at my fingertips. At last, it's been a bit of an epic, but I think we're going to get there in the end. One thing I wanted to add here, all the postcards are now signed, all the certificates. Georgie bought a pile of these up with her. These were used for an exhibition back in 2012, Tom Adams Uncovered. And they're nice little cards there. There's only a small amount, as you can see. So there'll be one per order, basically. So if you order, even if you just order one, as long as we've got some left, as stocks last, as it were, you'll get one of these really nice art cards as well. This was from a much wider montage that Tom did for the ITV, was it Horizons documentary, looking where David Suchet sort of looks at Agatha Christie's life. He did a brand new picture for that particular one for ITV, and this is like a cut down little version of it. It's a really nice little card, that one. So you'll get one of those with each order, and basically I have got here, I've got it on my phone, but as I said, if you email me, I'll be able to send you a copy of this list. So book number 1 should be N or M. Number 674, it's going to be in order. This is the second impression from February 1964. It's signed there. There we are, yep, February 64. Now, this is the first time this Tom Adams cover was used. I've put that it's signed. It's a nice tight copy, slight page edge browning. I've put probably a foul copy sent to the artist upon publication. And that one there is £75. That's as expensive as they get. So that's the absolute top whack. It hits a lot of the correct points the first time the cover was used. It's the correct printing. It's a file copy. It's unread. It's as good as you're going to get. So what we're going to do, I've got some brand new paperback bags as well. And all the books from the collection are going to be bagged up. So it's going to go in one of these. And these really do, A, they protect the books, but B, they really accentuate the cover art. They look fantastic in these bags. And then this is book number 1. So this is number 1 there. And I'm going to pop that face out so we can see the book number, so we know which book we're looking at, in the back there, like that. And then they're going to be sealed up. So we've got, I believe, 54 books. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, 52 books that were hand signed by Tom, and we're going to get every single one done up like that with the correct certificate with them as well. And I think they're going to look absolutely flipping amazing, I got to say. So let's crack on and get a few more done. Well, I have to say, this is taking longer than I was expecting, but I mean, it's not a chore, but it is a fiddly job. I mean, this copy's just beautiful, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful. Orient Express with the original advertising slip inside as well. Signed. It's the first time this was a Tom cover, and yeah, they're just absolutely beautiful books. And this is number 15, so it is taking quite a bit of time. I know I've just cut it and edited it there, but yeah, it's going to take quite a bit of time to do all 104 books, but I'll show you what I've done so far. And obviously these are all signed ones, but they were also, a lot of these were like file copies. That's why there's multiples of the same book, and they're all sort of ready for me to send out now. Obviously we're going to be happy to send these right around the world. I'll include all the details when if you email me, and I'll send out the price list and the postage and what have you. Obviously, because of the value of these, most of them are going to need to go out fully tracked and signed. It'll be the only way. And there we are, that Orient Express, absolutely beautiful. And we've got another 3 copies to do yet of this one. So yeah, just a progress report there. Okay, so this is the next day, and I'm just going through doing the last of the bagging up. And there's Tom's signature there. So I'm checking each one against the master list here. So this is the first print of this one, 1972. There was 3 copies of Passenger to Frankfurt. So in varying degrees of condition. So this one here is copy number 47. 47 on the master spreadsheet. And the spreadsheet, in effect, is basically the price list. So it'll be something to keep digitally. And if you want to keep a printout of all the books that were in the collection, you will be able to get one yourself through that. And maybe if it was me, I'd keep a copy of that list with the book. And this is the last copy of Passenger to Frankfurt. But I'm just going through the very last few books that were signed. Right, here we go. So here's a look through of all the signed ones in numerical order. So number 1 there, N or M. Number 2. Number 3. 4. 5. And 6. 6 copies of that. Number 7. Number 8. Number 9, and at number 10, and hopefully these will correspond with the list, so you've got these in front of you. That's number 11, number 12, number 13, number 14, and number 15. So that's the first little batch. Then we got 16, 17, 18. It's number 19, Hand of Death. Number 20, 21. This is 22. Yep, 22. 23. Now this one's 23A. So we found another copy later on which was actually signed. So that's 23A. Then that number 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29 and 30. $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, and 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, and 45. We've got 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, and 53. So that's all the signed books. And now we'll go through and have a look and bag up all the unsigned ones. So now I'm just working my way through the unsigned books now. This is a really nice copy, just to give you an example, of the Seven Dials Mystery. It's the 7th impression from December 1970. It's not signed by Tom, but Georgie has put Tom's stamp on it. So that ordinarily would have been used for his prints of his artwork, but we've popped it into these books to show that they're from Tom's library. So you get a really nice copy of the book. You also get the signed card, which once again has the corresponding number to the master checklist, so we know that it's come from Tom's personal collection. This is book number 62 out of the 104. And to give you an idea, that's a really Really nice one, that. It's just a beautiful copy. So 7 Dials Mystery, 7th impression. It's not the first time Tom's cover was used as a Fontana, but it is a nice edition of it. And that one there, I've put that one near fine copy, appears unread with 2 period advertising cards, probably a file copy from the publisher, £20. So, you know, there's definitely an opportunity there for you to own a little bit of Tom's library, a little bit of history, for not having to fork out an absolute fortune. A lot of these books, of course, they've just got the single copy of. There's a few, because this should be an 11th. Yep, November 1970. Once again with Tom's indentation there. They come out really nice on these books. Obviously, some of the actual pages inside from certain periods in history, they're not, the paper quality isn't that good. But Tom's stamp very much does stand out. So yeah, that's number 65, After the Funeral. Then we got ABC Murders. So this one should be the 9th. Yeah, 9th impression, March 72. And Tom's signature in there. Some of these, like, that's got a little signature down the bottom there. So I think that may well be Tom's initials. So, you know, all these books, because they're from his library, some of them do have little bits and pieces scattered around inside them. Sometimes they've got pencil markings actually on the text as well, where things have been referenced. So you may well end up with a hidden goodie. If you buy one of these, there may be like a little hidden addition somewhere within the book. Ordeal by Innocence. So this is the 8th impression, November 1970. There we are, with Tom's stamp on again there. So you get the idea. This is unsigned. Tom never got around to signing these whilst he was alive. But they are from his collection. So some of them have got marks on. Some of them are clearly from his artist's studio, you know, where little bits of paint and things like that have ended up on the books and the book jackets. But I think, you know, that ultimately adds to their authenticity, doesn't it? So that's number 67. So anyway, I shall come back at the end because I got quite a lot still to do here. This is the 3rd from June 71. Don't see this covered too often. There we are. Yeah, I've still got plenty to do all the way up to over 100 books. So I'll come back once I've got them all bagged up with their correct certificates. And that's number 68. And we'll have a look through all the unsigned ones as well. So you've got an idea when you're looking through the list of the book that you potentially might want to purchase. All right. Okay, so we'll have a little look through of all the books that weren't signed personally by Tom, but were from his collection. These have now all got Tom's stamp inside, and they all come with the numbered certificates signed by Tom's wife and myself, and you'll also get the Agatha Christie card with these as well. So going through this, 56, 57, 58, 59, and 60. Favourite of mine, that one. 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, and 68. '69 and 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, and 80, 81, 82, and 83. '84, '85, 86. Yep, that is correct, because we're doing this by Fontana number, so that was chronologically correct there. 87, 88, 89, and 90. 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, and 97. And then 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, and 104. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed looking through the signed Agatha Christie Tom Adams book collection. As I said, if you are interested in any of these, just drop me the email if you haven't already. I'll send you the list straight out, and you can have a little look and see if you fancy anything for your own personal collection. Thank you very much for watching today. Do please stay subscribed to the channel for more Agatha Christie content. There's plenty on the way, and I'll look forward to seeing you again very soon. Bye.